Good morning, it's Wednesday, December 7th, 2022. In this video, I'm going to talk about some cycle measurements and a little bit of market technicals to make a projection. What I'm looking at, you see the arrows on the chart. These are Gann Master numbers measured from a couple of different cycle anchors. So you can see that this is not a high low cycle, but these are going to be numbers that are going to give you pivot points exact or within a day. And there's an occasional miss, not too many. This is good for 85-90% hits. So the arrows are marking the pivots. I went back to April, started there. I measured forward, then I left a little gap here. There's a couple pivots in there that I didn't mark. From there I switched to a different anchor point. But you can see the pivots. Let's look at the recent history before we got into this uptrend. We had a high there. We had a high here one day off. We had a little double high with that little inside bar. So we had a high, a push down, a false break retest of that high. Then we had another high and a high here. So we've been getting all highs with that particular count. Anyhow, two projections going out for the month. We've got the 12th, and then we're hitting on the weekend. That one's a little tricky, but I'm going to call that one the 20th. So that's two more that are going to happen this month. So you can see I've got this trend line marked here, and I've popped the Fibonacci extension tool on it. I marked the last swing down to this significant low, and I'm projecting this from this last recent top. So what I'm looking for, I want to see where this particular swing could possibly go. So the two most likely candidates for that are the largest swing in the correction up, which was this one that I have marked by the red trend line. So I'm going to use that to project down. So that's one projection. The other one would be the last swing down in front of the low, and that would be this 100% on the fib extension tool. So the potential targets for this swing would be 38.76 and a quarter, sorry, 38.74 and a half, and then 37.82 and a half. So that's what I'd be looking at for swing reversal here, short of using some of my other methods, which may be better. Anyhow, that's what I'm looking at with that. I want to make a few comments on something else. The foundation for the study of cycles has been revamped, and they do put videos out on YouTube, and they put out some pretty good videos, and they put out a special video yesterday. So two recent videos I want to talk about. One from the special yesterday. It was Anthony Pancioli and Bill Cerubi. They talked about a cycle that Dewey had. Everybody knows the Christmas, New Year's holiday trend where the stock market tends to go up middle of December to the end of the year or shortly after that. Well, if you watch the video, the one video by Pancioli and Cerubi, there's a conjunction of the Sun and Mercury, which will enhance this, and it has an 89.5% chance, I think, of providing an uptrend, and they're looking for that uptrend from December 15th to January 6th. Now, along with that, Lars van Thienen did a cycle projection video on the S&P 500, looking at the weekly, daily cycle, and also looking at the VIX. And he did a nice analysis, and this cycle works pretty accurate. We are rolling over on the weekly cycle, and that looks like it's down until May. And we're also rolling over on the daily cycle. So there are two conflicting forecasts from the people for the Foundation for the Study of Cycles. So it's interesting. So I'm just letting you know, if you get a chance, you may want to take a look at those last two videos.